Alright guys, everybody's been talking about bags, and I've got a bag I'm pretty proud of, so I figured I'd go on ahead and do a review on it. So I started out with something like that. It's roughly about the same size. I was able to strap, a couple of quads in here, tighten these down. I could wrap your transmitter up in a sweater, shove it in here, keep your props and your batteries and everything in here, and it worked really well. But it just wasn't the fit and finish that I wanted. Things didn't quite feel as protected as I wanted. I mean, really, wrapping your transmitter up in a sweater is probably just not the ideal thing to do. It's just want to take a little better care of your gear. So what I did is got rid of that one, went to Cabela's and picked out, so let me back up a little bit. I love the Micro Raptor. I love the way it looked. Did not like the size of it. It was just a little too small. So I went to Cabela's and I found this pack. This pack was about 60 bucks, maybe less. I want to say 50. So obviously I've got two quads strapped to this pack now. I could probably get a couple of more on the sides here. So these are the two that I'm currently flying right now. They so a Velcro strap there, little quick release there. Here I carry the extra set of, these are not Fat Sharks, these are Sky Zones. These are my old goggles, so just put them in the Fat Shark case because so I keep that in there for ride-alongs. I can keep tons of props. So here, obviously more props that I probably could reuse. That pocket tight, there's a lot more room in there. Same for this one, it's got little slots for your tools. Been looking for that for a while. Things do get lost in here. I just felt that. I didn't even realize that was in there. Thanks. That's the pockets. So that's really the only, I wouldn't call that a disadvantage because it is a Molly. And for Christmas this year, I just happened to get this to go along with it. This is Velcro. If I don't want to take this, I take it off if I'm only going just a little bit down the road. If I'm going somewhere and I want to take a tool bag with me, which is what this is, medical bag, but I use it as a tool bag because I can get all kind of stuff in there. Right now there's not a whole lot in there, but I can really pack that pretty full. And now it's right there on, so I got a side bag when I need it. Don't really need it all the time, so take it off, toss it to the side, bag's lighter. Over here, what do you call this thing? A selfie stick for the GoPro. More Molly. Here's a little pocket that I've never really used for anything, but I thought about maybe if I needed to carry some legal documents, FAA regulations or something like that, that'd be a good place to. So we'll go ahead and go on the inside of it. So I went to mycasebuilder.com. They do things for gun cases, they do things for camera cases, all kind of customizable cases. And I drew this out on their website. 60 bucks later, they sent it to me in the mail. I have cut a few things since then. I cut the holes for the antennas, and I cut that hole for that antenna. This little guy here is pretty neat. Checking your voltages for your lipos. I won't get into that. So I've cut a few extra slots since I've got it, but everything just fit really neat. Just took a picture of the Tyrannus and laid that on their website, and they cut all that out. Now I have had to cut out a little bit because it was kind of a tight fit, so I did go back and trim. I would have gone out 10% more if I had to do it again. So I could share that file probably if you ask about it. I could probably just look it up on the website. I'm sure it's still on my account, but I would go maybe not 10%. I'd go a little bit bigger. It's just where the switches were at. I had to trim out a little bit. The switch here, that fits right in there. It's nice and low. I got room for the old camera, new camera, obviously 6 batteries here, and then you saw my pockets there already. This is a 1300 graphene, 1800, and then I got even the 5S's. They all fit in the same hole. So I got a little slot for the Fat Shark battery because I don't like shoving it in there with this because it tears up your phone a little bit. I know I'm lazy and I do it sometimes, but it's really bad on your phone to do that. Fits right in there. So let's go ahead and give you some dimensions. So this bag looks like it's about 18.5 inches tall, 11.5 wide. So you're thinking this is just like the Micro Raptor. Kelvin, why didn't you like the Micro Raptor? Because I like to take my laptop to the field. This bag is the smallest bag I could find that would fit that laptop. And that's the only laptop I have. So, and I'm not going to go out and buy another one just to fit it in my bag. So this laptop is 15 inches by 10.5. It fits in this pocket just right. This pocket doesn't open up all the way. It only opens up that far. Slides right in there. I mean, it's a pretty tight fit, but it fits right in there. So anyway, that's my bag. That's my review. Hope you enjoyed. Happy flying.